Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're going to be going over 90 plus new Funko Pop leaks for fall 2026. We just went over so many that were coming in spring and now we're already at fall. So guys, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be kind of like a summer through fall wave because they'll probably be announced like early to like late summer and then shipping in the fall basically. That aside though, we have so much fun stuff to go over. These are going to be shared over from the Scarlet Joker, so thank you so much to them. And keep in mind guys, nothing is official until Funko does confirm it, so anything can be canceled, changed, or delayed, so keep that in mind. Now guys, before we get started, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, how is your New Year's going so far? Have you been sticking to your resolutions? Did you change anything up for the new year? Let me know in the comments below. I think mine's going rather well. Like, I'm changing up some of my diet habits currently. Cut out soda again, so that was kind of difficult, but it's really good for you to do that. And a few other things, so I would say it's going pretty good so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick our video off with anime here. We have a lot of fun lines coming back. First up for Bleach, it looks like we have Wave 2 of 1,000 Year Blood War already. We're expected to get Wave 1 in the next couple months. I want to say in the next 1 or 2 months or so. And this is what Wave 1 looks like if you don't know. A lot of fun stuff in there. Hopefully they turn out really good. But as far as Wave 2 here, this includes another Ichigo. Curious to see how this differs from the one we're getting in the Wave 1. We're also getting a new Toshiro. That's going to be really exciting. His first pop was amazing, so hopefully they step it up from that. We also have a new Kenpachi coming. I've actually been waiting for a new Kenpachi. I do like the other two, but they can definitely do better. Next here we have Jugram, as well as a Pop Premium glow-in-the-dark of Yoruichi. I am kind of curious what that Yoruichi kind of entails in terms of like glow-in-the-dark and being a premium. Like, I have an idea, maybe the transformation, but I don't know if they would do that this early, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, it's looking like Bleach is gonna have a big year in 2026, so excited to see all of these. Next up for Dragon Ball fans, we have a couple things. First up, we have a new Dragon Ball Z refresh wave, and this is gonna be a Namek Saga wave, it's looking like. So this does include a new Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin, which I gotta assume it's either them in their normal outfits or it's going to be them in the sand armor. I'm kind of leaning more towards the sand armor version. Like, we already have like normal versions of Krillin. We technically don't have that Gohan with the bowl cut in the purple gi, but I would really like the sand armor ones. I think that would be awesome. Anyways, though, we also have a new Frieza. Maybe an update from the final form Frieza, like the original one we got, or something else, we'll see. It would be really nice if they gave us the second and third transformations of them, just so we'd have all of them, but either way, we'll see what this turns out to be. And then finally, a Pop Deluxe of Goku doing the Spirit Ball. That's gonna be so cool, man. I've been asking for this for a long time. I've also been asking about the struggle Spirit Ball moment of Kid Buu versus Goku. That would be cool to see in the future, but doing the Namek Saga one too, I'm excited that they're attempting this at all. And given what they just did with the Gohan versus Cell moment, I'm sure this might turn out really excellent. Now, outside of the Spirit Bomb Goku though, I don't know if we technically needed a refresh wave for Dragon Ball. Like, we have so many Dragon Ball pops. I would say focusing more on other characters or like cooler variations like them in the sand armor, like I'm saying. Like, Vegeta might kind of be cool to get like a Namek version, but I just don't know if this wave was necessarily needed, but I'm excited to see how they turn out nonetheless. Now, another new Dragon Ball pop coming soon is a new Super Saiyan God Goku. Looks like it's going to be a regular common. The last original one still sits, I think, pretty high, and then we got the Summer Convention one, which sits pretty high now too, and then this new one, 15 bucks. So anybody who doesn't have the original two that are a little more expensive, here's your opportunity now. I am curious to see how they step it up from the Summer Convention one though. I think the only step up personally for me would be if they did where he was in the Tournament of Power and like battle damage. That would be a really cool look personally. Next here, a line that is returning that we haven't seen anything from in a while is One Punch Man here. And I gotta assume it's due to what was going on maybe with the license of One Punch Man at the time. But either way, we have a full new wave coming. This includes a new Saitama punching, which maybe it's like what he's doing here in this image they put. We also have a new Genos, Tatsumaki. We also have Garu with a chase. Wonder what the chase is going to be here, because we had like a regular one and then like a glow-in-the-dark variation last time. And then finally, Speedo Sound Sonic there. So that is a brand new character, which is pretty cool. All these other characters we already do technically have. You can kind of look at this two ways. Given it's been a while since we've had a full, you know, One Punch Man wave, I think it's nice that we're getting updated variations of some of these characters. But you could also look at it as, oh my gosh, we waited this long and we're getting like only one new character. That is kind of crazy. But hopefully this leads into season 3 where there's a few more new characters that people really want, like Fubuki. I see a lot of people asking about her. So yeah, hopefully this wave does well enough to where they will continue it. Next up for Spy Family, we have no shortage of Anya Pops. Here is another one including Anya with the Chimera. And another set includes holiday variants of Anya Forger and Lloyd Forger. It's kind of weird that they wouldn't include Yor in this. I gotta assume Yor and maybe Bond if they do all 4, if it's pertaining to this exact image, but I highly doubt they're going to exclude Yor here, so it's gotta be an exclusive. Okay, last anime lineup includes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So we have Diamond is Unbreakable, Josuke, we also have Koichi, as well as Yoshikage. I think that's how you say those character names. This is what, wave 4, I think, of JoJo's already, like in a year span. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it's only like 2 or 3 characters at a time, but still, at least they're pumping them out regularly. Okay, moving on from anime, we have kind of like pop movies, TVs, and like music stuff. So first up, we have A Christmas Story here. This includes Ralphie with Soap, Ralphie and Bunny PJs, Scott, as well as Randy Parker there. So we have not seen A Christmas Story wave in years, literally years. So I think this is a nice little throwback wave for sure. A lot of the original pops are pretty expensive. Funny enough, my dad actually in the last, like, I want to say year or two, whatever, he has the lamp. Like his wife got him the lamp as like a gift that he just really enjoys, and when I go over to his house, it's just sitting on it. It's the weirdest looking thing ever on the table, but he loves it. Moving on for Ghostbusters, we have Gozer here. I think that's how you say this. Fun fact here, I haven't actually seen any of the Ghostbusters movies fully through. Next for pop music, we have Guns N' Roses here. This includes Axl Rose, Live and Let Die, Slash, November Rain, and Duff McKagan, 1985. Usually these are always popular, so I'm sure fans will be excited. Next up from Halloween 2, we have Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, which is pretty fun, actually. We haven't had any other characters outside of Michael, if I'm not mistaken, so that's pretty fun. Along with Dr. Loomis actually coming, so it's really nice that they're expanding this line finally. It seems like people are very excited for these. And then we're also getting a pop cover of Halloween 2. Another pretty interesting horror pop is a pop super of Lord of Darkness. Not something I ever watched growing up. I feel like I've seen clips of this like a few times over the years, but yeah, nothing I'd be too interested in. Harry Potter fans, it looks like we're getting a couple new pops, including Lucius Malfoy, Bellatrix Lestrange, and a Death Eater. That's not a bad set actually, but I think Bellatrix will probably be the fan favorite here. Next up from Lights Out, we have the Faceless Man, Mr. Strickland, and Junior. I don't know too much about this particular thing, but let me know if you're excited for it. Muppets fans, we have Muppets Treasure Island here, including Kermit with Polly, Miss Piggy, and Sam Eagle. Muppets is always popular. These will probably do well. This next one's a pretty interesting pick, and that is Pacific Rim. But this line is going to include Marshall, Rayleigh. We also have a pop super glow-in-the-dark of Gypsy Danger, a pop super of Stryker, and a super of Knifehead. Why I find this interesting is because this is crazy late for this line. I really think this is going to fail miserably. Like, I think mech fans and like people who like the movie will grab this. But in my opinion, there is no wide audience right now for these. This was a very random license to get, genuinely. Like, that's how I feel about this. It really could surprise me and do well. I just don't think that's going to be the case. Now, our last new pop set in this section includes a couple patchwork variants. So we have Beetlejuice, Corpse Bride, Emily, as well as Wednesday with The Thing. So how does patchwork work with The Thing if it already has stitches? How are they going to do that? We'll see. Okay, last section, guys, includes kind of pop animation, some book stuff, pop games, and a few other things. So first up, we have Coraline here. This is always a fan favorite set. This includes Coraline Patchwork. That would actually be kind of cool in this design. Then we have a pop nook of the garden there, so it'll probably be Coraline kind of standing in the garden. That's neat too. That might actually be a pretty popular nook. For Goosebumps fans, we have 2 new pops coming, including The Curse of Mummy's Tomb, as well as Say Cheese and Die. Okay, that could be fun. For Magic the Gathering, we have Strixhaven pops here, including 4 different characters. I'm not even going to try to pronounce those character names. I'll probably mess them up, but let me know if you're excited. Marvel fans, something I'm actually pretty excited for some of these. This includes a couple Venom variations. We have Spider-Venom with chains, which sounds awesome. Then we have a Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. I didn't know that existed. I looked it up. It does look cool. I'm curious to see how the pop turns out, to see if I want to add it to my collection. We have an Anti-All Eddie Brock. Didn't know about that at all. And the Anti-All Eddie Brock looks amazing. Like, I might have to pick that one up. Then we have a Venom / Eddie Brock split pop. It could turn out good, but very few of the split pops have. And then finally, a Pop Super of the Venomized T-Rex. I think this was rumored a long time ago and never ended up coming. Let's see if it actually comes this time. Next up, from Nightmare Before Christmas, we have yet another wave. This includes Jack and Zero, Sally with Cat, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. SpongeBob fans, you might be pretty excited. Looks like we're finally getting normal variations of these characters. We have a new SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. I think Squidward and Mr. Krabs are definitely going to be sought after here because people have been waiting for normal variations for a while, as well as other characters like Sandy. So here's hoping we maybe get like a Sandy exclusive in this. That would be really nice. More Pop video games includes Pokemon here. So we have Morpeko Full Belly, Morpeko Hangry. We also have Amarage, as well as a Pop Premium of Blastoise. I think Blastoise is going to be the main winner here for sure, just because we already have Wartortle rumored for this year too, so that'll finish off all of those evolutions with Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Simpsons fans, looks like we're getting more Treehouse of Horror pops, and this includes skeleton versions of Homer, Bart, as well as Itchy, Patchwork, Scratchy Patchwork, and then a deluxe of Zombie Snowball. This next line I actually haven't heard of, but I think it's supposed to be like Sanrio-esque, and we have Sumiko. This includes Shiromuka, Penguin with a question mark, which is funny, and then Tokage. I feel like pops like these that are like cutesy and little like kawaii, I think, always do well, so I'm sure a lot of people will like these. Now, the final line we have today includes TMNT, and it looks like we're getting UV glow-in-the-dark variations, premiums of the Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. These could be fun. Well, guys, that was over 90 new Funko Pops that are expected kind of summer into fall of 2026. Let me know in the comments, out of everything we just went over, what are you most excited for? I'm definitely excited to see how those new Dragon Ball Pops turn out. Obviously, big fan. As well as the Bleach Pops. I would say those are the ones I'm mostly interested in. And then am I missing anything else for anime? One Punch Man I don't collect, so I'm not too interested in that. And same with like Spy Family and JoJo's, but there are a few things in there I'm excited for. And then some of the Marvel ones looked pretty cool. I actually do like Goosebumps, so I'm curious to see how that turns out, as well as Blastoise too. So yeah, there's a few things I'm definitely interested in. It's just looking like this is going to be one of Funko's biggest years ever. Like 2025 was huge, but they're stepping it up so far for 2026. That is going to wrap up today's video though. Make sure to leave a like down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias. That's Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.